And there we go.
There we go. We are live. So today, actually, I'm talking to Joe. So some circumstances happened and we are postponing a little bit on Barn Brand Beards, but Joe is happy to step in and have a chat today.
Anytime,
and so
brother.
Thank you,
Anytime.
Joe, man. Yeah. And these are great discussions. So I don't know if you guys know, and I hopefully you guys catch us every other Friday, but we are part of the reviewers table, and we are hoping that we can maybe even grab a couple other people, whoever wants to join in tonight. I was expecting to be on this for about an hour, kind of discussing a new product release for Mr. Tex, but people get busy, things happen. So
the reviewers table, man, is one of my favorite things to do, though. I love doing the reviewers table, dude. Love it.
That by far has been the most fun, and the fact that we've kind of offered it up to a couple, we added extra and a guest, I think has made it a huge deal. To me, I like that. I like all the guys I like our vibe, and then I like being able to add a little bit of extra to that vibe. I do miss, Bearded, so I don't, hopefully we have to see him come on in again.
Yeah, I know his schedule and stuff right now. Everything's kind of crazy, so hopefully he can jump back in sooner or later. It would be nice to have him back. He hasn't even really been doing lives on Instagram or anything either. He's been kind of quiet lately.
Yeah, I see him on some likes. Sometimes you just get into your vibe, get into your thing, and then that's that's the way it is sometimes. So, I know I got there. My wife is not the biggest fan of my my beard product stuff. So I have to keep it really balanced. I think life is balance, right? So I think that people are there to remind you that you need to have balance.
Hey man, my last girlfriend claimed she left me because of my beard product addiction.
Hey Johnny, do you want to jump on in? I don't know if you want to jump in. We had an unexpected change of plan.
Johnny Grooms, jump
Mr.
in, Johnny
Grooms. Yeah, we'd love to have you if you want to join in.
Come on in, Johnny. I jumped in with Practitioner last minute here. I wasn't going to let him go out on his own here. So
yeah, I said,
sure, why not, man? Absolutely. What the hell? I wasn't doing nothing anyway. I just got done making dinner and stuff. So now I was just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, let me go and throw him an invite. Hang on one second.
I was just on with Johnny.
Were you?
Oh yeah, I did last night.
Well,
beard
cool.
therapy.
I saw that. You know what?
Yeah.
That's so cool. So you, like everybody who I really, really am close to, I mean, BAM is one of my favorite beard companies, and I've know him probably one of the best. I know a few others, but he's one of the ones I know the best. And super cool guy. So let's see what Johnny said.
Yeah.
So super cool guy. And then you have Joe that I've known since I started doing reviews, like 9 months ago. I can't even remember when it was. I mean, it's been a bit, but and I'm slow coming. But Joe was on, and then Mr. Johnny Grooms was on. So it's so cool to have all these cool people on. I enjoy that show. I was on I was on the first showing, the first one.
Yeah, no.
I think it was like 5 or 6. It's been a while now. It's been like 5 months ago, I think. Time flies.
No, man. I mean, I love beard therapy. I do. I love the concept of it and everything. I just enjoy getting on there. Joe's an awesome guy, obviously. So is Johnny. They both have their own unique style, way they do things, and they add the company in, and they usually add in another community member. So it makes for a very cool dynamic. And for me, like so far, whenever I've been on, like the first time I was on, they had minors on. So it was like a love fest because I love minors. So it was like, hey, man, I love you guys. You love me. This is awesome. Sam even joined in because of how much she loved them. Second time now, it was BAM. And I'm like, oh, look, I love him too. Cool.
I know, that's so cool. Yeah, because I was on with Boston Mike, and Boston Mike is a good guy. He's a really good guy, and I enjoyed in that. I don't talk to him as much anymore. I think he has a lot going on. I have a lot going on, but he's just a stand-up guy. And then you have the other two. And I love the format where they throw a little bit of humor into it. So they do those reaction videos. I don't
Yeah.
know if that cracks me up. I just think that sometimes you're like, oh my goodness gracious, just a really great format. And I think that Joe's a really, really good stand-up. And I think he's a very good host. Yep, there he is. There's the man. Let's get him on. Mr. Johnny
there it goes.
Grooms.
Hang on 1 second. I have to get my microphone situated. Oh.
No worries. No worries. Thanks for jumping on. We had a last-minute cancellation, so we were like, well, jump on.
All right. Oh, man. This one out.
For all two people. Oh, what's up?
It's good to be on the end where I'm not producing.
I know, right? You just get to sit back and enjoy yourself tonight, Johnny.
Yeah, for sure. So we have, got a couple. What's up, brothers? Not much. We are just chilling. So what's going on, Johnny? We saw you on Tuesday night.
Yeah. I switched it on to. Well, I suggested we switch to Tuesdays because it's kind of like an empty day. Not a lot of lives are happening, so we're not really stepping on anybody's lives, or no one's stepping on our live or anything like that. So I like that we have that day that's kind of free. You know what I mean? So that and it was better. It's better for my schedule because my wife goes to school. The only reason why I'm going on live right now is because she decided to come home early because my son is sick, and so she wanted to check on him and everything like that. She's a nurse, so she immediately wants to go into nurse mode with him. And so she came home a lot earlier today. That's the only reason why I jumped on, because she's home now. She's been home now for a couple of minutes now. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. I totally appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. If I got nothing to do, of course I'd jump on.
I got to answer a question. How were those tacos? Those tacos were awesome because I cooked them. That's why. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it was Taco Tuesday for you, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, not Tuesday, but sure, man. Tacos are good any day. I don't care. I mean,
Tuesday. I forget.
It's not Tuesday, sir, but it was still taco night.
Yeah.
Do you guys have Taco Tuesday there? I thought that was just a Mexican restaurant thing here in town.
Nah, Taco Tuesday is global. Well, in American, I would say it's a 50 states thing. I mean, everybody.
Bam just put up something. Nothing yet, brother. So I'll let you know as soon as it happens. But no, I mean, I think it's especially now that LeBron James gets out there on his Instagram and stuff and it's Taco Tuesday. The taco thing has, Taco Tuesday has taken off now. But here, for us, it's more of the normal person who's cooking isn't cooking tonight. So what can I throw together last minute? Tacos is always an easy option.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that is good. Tacos. So I grew up in of course, Southwest family. My mom's from Tucson. I'm from Tucson. And my mom would make homemade tacos, and they would come in the 30s. Our whole family would chow down on taco night. So good. So I think that what do you guys got going on? I had a whole thing about I had this whole thing. It's kind of funny. I think just another practice on impermanence tonight, but yeah, I'm glad you guys are jumping in. What's going on?
Oh, you know what's going on with me? Because I'm not getting the audio still coming out of my speakers and not out of my headphones.
Oh.
What?
You have to do the
That's
config
weird.
change on that, right?
How is this not? I'm confused. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't need this then.
Yeah, we can still hear you. So
Okay. All right. All right. I'm unplugged. I'm not used to that. I'm used to having that. I used to having you guys right in my ear. Only because like it keeps the noise down from the rest of the house. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
But, all right.
For me,
question.
Okay, so I just talked to Mr. Tex, and so I just wanted to I invited everybody in, but we also had a little bit of collab that I did with Tex over the last 3 months. And have you tried, Johnny? Have you tried out Tex? I know you've tried out Tex. I don't even need to ask. You guys were talking to him today. So we created together, and mostly, Tex. He's the wizard. He made this scent called Awaken.
Okay.
Holy moly! It's actually designed as a real aromatherapy. So it's like aromatherapy in beard. So he has a beard oil, the beard butter, and then he has his mustache wax.
Uh-huh. Ooh, I like that label.
Yeah, totally. I'll show you the label again. It's nice. And so I have been trying the last one, and then he put a little bit of rosewood to kind of add it up to make it a little bit more perk up a little bit. And holy moly, he is one of those people that I've started having his last few products have that really cologne base, kind of that exotic, whatever it is that he's using for his carrier base, kind of carries over and has more of a cologne take to it. And this is like aromatherapy with a little bit of cologne kick in it. So nice. It has this citrus. So the first thing that I smell is like this citrusy orange smell. And that is, of course, is like an awakening. That's why we call it the Awaken. That it just comes up and you're just like, yes. But it's definitely, and we did it because we wanted to do a little bit of collab on, and we also wanted to kind of have like a thing, what are we going to do for a charity? And I said that I wanted to do it for Suicide Prevention Hotline. So So mental, that mental illness space, that's kind of where I was at for a long time with my kids. I think that I think that Johnny, you've kind of talked about a little bit here and there about some of, some depression things that you got going on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, and you said that you were taking some, I don't remember how well that went, because you were taking some you stopped the over the counter and you were doing some herbal ideas, and I didn't know where you were at with that journey.
It's funny you say it, because I just filmed the second episode of the Kratom Chronicles, that's what I've dubbed my little series. And
Johnny, it was you.
What?
You're the guy I need to talk to. Okay, thank you. No, I just got Kratom. I didn't know who it was in the community that had it, though.
Oh,
somebody just sent me a bunch of it, and I'm like, who was it that was doing the Chronicles? Why can't I remember it?
Who sent
and
it
you just totally reminded me.
Who sent you a bunch of stuff?
Crave?
Yep. Crave.
Okay, yeah, so then me and you are going to talk. Absolutely.
Oh, awesome. Good.
Yeah.
So how is that working for you? How is that working for you?
Well, I've completely replaced Adderall with it. So I'm no longer on an amphetamine, which is huge, because I was getting horrifically harassed at work. Every time there was a random, I would that's what I'm on now. I'm taking Trainwreck.
Okay.
So like every time there was a random drug screening, I would get called because I'm on this list because I've tested positive for amphetamines. Now I have notes from doctors, psychiatrists, the person that actually prescribes the medication, which is a nurse practitioner, which all goes to the DMV and it goes to Trenton because I have a CDL and all that stuff. So everything has to be on the up and up. You can't have that stuff without having all the proper paperwork, which I do. So this company that does the random testing didn't want to accept one of the forms that I've been using with the state of New Jersey to hold my license. So they flagged me and they go to my boss and they're like, well, if you want to terminate him, you have total grounds to terminate him. I'm like, what? Like, what the hell? Yeah. So that was the last straw with like relying on being on amphetamines. So I said, you know what? I'm going to find a replacement, a natural replacement. There's got to be something. So I did some research. I found that people are using kratom for that, and they're using it for other things. Mostly people use it to get off their heroin addiction, but you can use it for the same uses that you would use Adderall for. You would use it for, focus, concentration, energy, if you have the right strain. See, there's like 13 different strains of kratom, so you can't just go grab one and say like, oh, this is going to replace my Adderall. You have to see which one is the one that, because there's a whole chart about it. So like kratom goes, the more you use it, the more you get sedated. So if you use a gram of it at the beginning of your day, then depending on this particular strain that you have in its strength, you'll either get like really, really hyper and you want to get things done and you'll be alert, and it's like taking Adderall. It's like the same exact effects. If you take something that is more on heavy in the sedation side, you'll just get really mellow and it starts to go into pain relief. And the more you use, the more you'll get pain relief and sedation, where you'll just like go into like a nice, good restful sleep, and you'll pass out. So yeah,
that's
the way
kratom
works.
That's how the conversation with me and Crave started. They saw the stream about, the rare disease and stuff like that. And they said they thought they could help with my pain situation. And they sent out a bunch of stuff as samples for me to try out.
Yeah. So I guess Casey Moe, Mr. David from, is saying that he also knows a company that has, in talking about the benefits from it. So that's awesome. I've never even heard of this. It's like it has like several elements. It has like something for ADD, but then it also sounds like it has an antidepressant attached to it.
Yeah. It's a lot of it has a lot of things to it, and right now it's legal, but like they want to make it illegal, anything that's beneficial, that's natural, that could replace a pharmaceutical, big pharma product, they immediately want to slap that it's illegal thing on,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Look how long it took for them to get to where marijuana is actually being talked about as being legal. I mean, come on, bro. It's
ridiculous, I think, my opinion. But
when you get to this in your box, you got. I want you to do it live like I did with the other one. Do you have one of these, Joe?
I didn't get one of those. I wouldn't do it. I saw you do it live. I wouldn't do it, dude.
This one right here. This is like it's 10 times the potency. If it would focus again, why didn't it focus? It's called Zen 10, and this is super, super strong. So I asked the guy, I said, how do I take this? Because this is a tincture. So normally you would take tinctures under the tongue and, like that. He's like, just sip it very slowly and, get your tolerance to see where you're at. Because if you just yank that back, then like you're going to pass out, and it's like, or you're not going to like it or something like that. So yeah, the people at Crave are really good. If you have any questions, you let them know, and yeah, they're really, really good.
This is what I got. I got the I don't know how to pronounce that.
Oh,
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got 2 of those in sample size. Then I got
That's the one that I just finished today. That's the one that I used to replace Adderall. Bali.
Okay.
You take 2 of those in the morning, and you'll feel that. Yeah.
The train wreck.
Then the train wreck. Train wreck is all 13 strains in one capsule.
Okay.
So that's why it's called train wreck, and that's why there's a rainbow on it, because it's every single strain wrapped together.
Okay.
Oh wow. So it sounds like even Dave sounds like he has a good experience with it as well. That's amazing.
Yep. 3 80 milligram oxys a day. Replaced it with the kratom.
That's freaking amazing, Dave. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's what really, doesn't that just get you when you think they're gonna try to make that illegal?
Yeah. Like they want to make that happen, and it's awful. It's awful.
Yeah.
That's what the government does, though. The government probably creates as many drug addicts as anything else on the planet.
That's just crazy, and it's just it happens, and that I've known people that were reps for them, for the pharmaceuticals, and they are relentless how they pursue doctors even.
Really?
They'll just drop off free stuff, but there's always
Yep.
like they'll drop off they'll show up with a suitcase full of the new drugs that they want to push.
Oh yeah. Drug reps? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
dude.
my god, yeah. They come in with suitcases, they come in with a whole spread, sandwiches, donuts, like pastries, like yeah, because my wife she used to work in she was a nurse, so she used to work in a medical facility. And so when they wanted to push the drug reps will come and take everybody out to like one of the most expensive places in our area to go eat, all so they can carry, so they can write the scripts for their particular drug. So yeah,
It's
they
crazy.
do a lot of that. They do a lot of like schmoozing and milking and.
Dude, I was in pain management for years because of my condition, and at least once a month when I went to go see my doctor, there would be a full layout of sub sandwiches and everything else there, and they would be like, "Hey guys, just take what you want." We had a rep come in and just drop all this stuff off for us.
Yeah.
So whatever you guys want, just have fun. Take it.
Oh, that's crazy. So what do you guys think of? So I'm gonna throw this aromatherapy thing out again. So I am a meditator. I did take, because I had GAD, so general anxiety disorder, and I hated the medicine just like you guys did. I didn't, it's the SSRIs are just, they have all these side effects.
Yeah.
And that was the problem. Yeah. And I was on so many of them that I was just like, I'm going to try to do something else. So I started doing the meditation thing, and it really has mellowed me out. But I've also noticed that this is why I started into the beard game, and also because I started doing essential oils. It started off as, hey, I want to meditate with incense, and I like the smell of incense. And then I realized that the smoke is actually bad for you. So then I switched over to the diffuser, and then I started really diving into the aromatherapy realm. And not only is this spot on for what you want, aromatherapy for kind of awakening your, the citrus really does that for you.
Yep.
And a lot of these other things, but I think that there's something to be said about that type of essential oils for your beard to help you, like lavender. There are some companies that create a lavender. I know that Hummingbird, for instance, they have some stuff that's kind of an incense smell. Nag Champa is another one. Frankincense and myrrh is another one that's kind of a mellowing, kind of a meditative, spiritual thing too. It kind of dives into that area. But what do you guys think about the aromatherapy? Have you guys thought about that? Have you guys used it?
I've never got into aromatherapy, but Tex does have a anti-anxiety butter that he had made for himself, and he was like, hey, do you want to try it? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll try that, no problem. And so I tried it, and it really worked. So I was like, man, this stuff really works. And now I said that there were times where I would have a bad day, and I would just take the jar and just start smelling the jar just to get calm. Right. And I remember I called him. I was like, I got to call him, and I got to speak to him face to face. So I called him on Instagram, and I said, you got to sell this. You have to sell this.
Right.
And he was like, okay. Then he put it up for sale, and so it's out there for people to get. So yeah, I totally.
What's the name of that one? Yeah, what's the name of that one?
I think he just calls it his anti-anxiety butter.
Oh, okay.
Or it's either that or his nighttime butter. But if you message him, you say, "Hey, I want to try the anti-anxiety butter," he'll send it out.
Yeah, he's awesome. So again, this is what we collabed. Awesome stuff, and it's the aromatherapy again. And he is in my opinion.
Say collab again.
It's called Awaken.
No. Say the word collab again, please.
Collaboration.
I'm sorry. Me and Johnny are from Jersey, so we don't even really say collab. We just say our weird twist of it. But where you're from, you fully pronounce collab. It comes out perfect. When me and Johnny spit it out as some weird random Jersey word, that really makes sense.
What is say it? Say it. I want to hear you say it.
Collab.
Oh,
Yeah.
like as in
Like
so
collapse.
I'm saying, yeah, okay. So I'm enunciating the A a little bit more.
Well, the
Well,
O.
And when
the
you
O,
making
really.
the E,
Me and Johnny
yeah,
eliminate the O, and we make it a cab and a lab. Collab. Like, you know.
yeah, I get you. That's cool. That's cool. You know what? I was thinking for some reason I was reading a book today about New York City and somebody who moved to New York City, and I was always like, that just sounds like an amazing place. I've been to Jersey a couple times
It's
when I was
not.
younger. What?
It's not. I'm from Jersey. I hate New York.
Yeah. Now, where do you live at in Jersey? Because I was like at where McGuire Air Force Base was or is. I don't know if it's still there.
I'm in Bloomfield. I'm actually about maybe 25, 30 minutes away from the city on a non-traffic kind of day. If there's traffic, maybe about 45 minutes.
I think you're more north. I'm more central. I'm in the Manville. I'm more central.
Huh, I got hit by a dump truck in Manville.
I'm not surprised.
I did. I got rear-ended by a dump truck. Thank God I was driving a 82 Lincoln Town Car. I was in a tank basically, so I lived. But
nobody knows how to drive in Jersey. That's the one thing. Like people say, "Oh, you can drive in New York, you can drive anywhere," but then when you go to Jersey, it's like everybody's, there's like two speed limits. There's a suggested posted one, and then there's everyone has to take a dump, so they got to get home, and then nobody knows how to make lefts because you need to make a left. Normally, when you make a left turn, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go straight, right? You go straight first, then you turn your car left. But in Jersey's at the light, you don't go straight. You just go left like that. So if you're a smidge over that white line at the light, you have a good chance of getting your whole front bumper taken right off.
Oh my goodness gracious!
And in Jersey, those signs that say no turn on red or whatever, those are just suggestions to us because most people don't listen. They're like, no turn on red. The guy's like, yeah, but you don't mean that. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead and make this left here. It's fine.
That's hilarious.
There's a Jersey stop where there'll be a stop sign, but you roll up to the stop sign.
Yes.
While it's clear, but you're still rolling, and then as soon as it's clear, you just go. That's it. You don't. You only stop.
They don't really stop. They just kind of roll. Oh wait, nobody's here. Why am I stopping? Just keep going. There we go.
So we kind of call those, but you kind of stop. We call them California stops here in Zona. That is kind of like
we call it the Jersey roll.
That's hilarious. That's good times. So you guys both have tried a lot of Texas stuff, and I've been trying Texas stuff since I saw him on a interview he did with Bart Beards and Banjos.
Yes, I saw that. Yep. Yeah, I got those. Yep.
Yeah, the Ghost Buck is amazing. Snowbuck. Do you like which one do you like best? The Snowbuck I heard is amazing.
Snowbuck is nice. I will not take anything away from it, but Ghost Buck is one of my favorites. So
that's a great
Ghost Buck is definitely my favorite of the two.
Yeah, nice. I'm impressed by this Awaken. He added a little bit of extra to it. I had the original bottle that I had that I got from him, and I was like, oh, this is really, really good. And then he added something else to it to make it even better. And I'm just like, I don't know how he's like a crazy wizard of sense. He's like, well, it's BAM, right?
Yeah. They're the guys who will come up with crazy scents, man. They'll just throw anything in that bottle and put it together, and somehow it comes out with this amazing scent profile.
Yeah. I think the craziest one that, I mean, are you guys on his DMs?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he just comes in through with random like it'll just say, hey, I'm gonna do this, and it's like, that sounds amazing, just amazing. How did you even think that would all mash together and smell amazing? It's good stuff.
I know he just racks his brain on scents, and he just keeps going at it until you just like, just loses it.
Yeah. Then he needs some aromatherapy.
I want to get that Awaken. I want to get that, and I want to get the tobacco one. I think he's nailed. I don't know if he's nailed it down completely yet, but
Well, that's the confusing thing about him sometimes when you're in those chats is that he'll send out a bunch of stuff, but you're like, oh, so wait, that's up, that's ready, that's up, and it's all like, no, I'm still working on it. But what do you think?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then he'll keep reminding you of it, and you're like, well, dude, when are you? I mean, Snowbuck. He talked about Snowbuck for months, driving me crazy. I was like, dude, when is it coming? Like, stop.
I used to tell him, and this is when he first came out, I just said, hey, send me some stuff, you pick. And he would send me some cool stuff. And I always said, send me something for my wife. Here's some money. Make me something. And that's the way to do it. That's the way to deal with it, because I found that he comes back with some amazing stuff. And I had a peach lotion thing that he got from my wife. He had some soaps that he had custom made for my wife, which is always awesome because it's not just about beard oils and stuff.
Can you bring your barn brand soaps down?
Oh yeah, he made a friend of mine. She was having a baby girl, and he made her the unicorn ones. He made her pink unicorn. They're like strawberry scented soaps, and they were little unicorns because she likes unicorns, and she was having a baby girl. So he was like, I'm gonna make her some soap, and I was like, okay, how much you want? And then PayPal, that's it. That's how I deal with text. Like,
yeah,
I'm like,
he messaged me when me and him first started talking. That's what he said to me. He was like, so what do you want? I'm like, I don't know. Like, you want me to go on your website? He's like, you know what? Just send me X amount, and I'll just send you some stuff, right? So then he saw Sam in the videos too, and he's like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. I'm going to send this, and this. And then before he was done, there was like 12 things in this box, all just mismatched and all different kinds of stuff and body butters and everything else. And I was like, dude, it looks like he just walked through his home and went, yeah, he might like that, maybe that. She might like this. She might like that. And
It's and that's a kind of a cool thing. I think that that's what I looked for with Tex. It's never going to be like I was one of the first people that got his liquid butter. Have you guys tried that?
Yeah, I have. Yep.
Nope.
It's in my bag.
That has a really good smell to it too. It smells really good.
Yeah, I have the citrus IPA one.
Oh, is that the new one?
Yeah, it smells like Blue Moon beer. Like it smells exactly like Blue Moon beer. So if you like Blue Moon beer, it's pretty much dead on.
Oh, that's awesome because that's what my wife loves, that smell. So maybe I should go get that. Maybe she'll want to hang out with me a little more. I've tried a lot of his soaps, and I've tried his co-wash, the Muscadine wine, Carolina wine.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Now, I know that it's a good product when my kids take it. And then I don't see it again. Like, that's one of the products that I got about halfway through, and then all suddenly it just disappeared. And then I'm like, and then my middle stepson, he just had it in his shower.
I remember I got a sample of that. I forgot where I got a sample of that from. I think he sent it to me. He sent it to me, and I used the whole thing up. And I was like, I used that whole sample up. I'm gonna need a full size bottle of that. And I have it, and I use it every now and then because I really like the scent of it, and I don't want it to go away. And I know he's making an oil from it now, so I'm happy.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's making a beard oil of it.
Oh, nice. See, that's kind of matches with it then too, so you could have it all day long. Nice.
Yeah.
One of the first things he sent me was the cantaloupe and smoke, and that was really what hooked me into barn brands. I was like, oh my God, this is fantastic. I was like, who puts cantaloupe and smoke together? Who does that?
Tangerine and smoke.
Oh,
okay. So
yeah. This ain't for sale.
Here.
Oh,
Tex,
no way.
It's delicious.
That's awesome.
Tex loves Sam. Okay. And the one day a package came in, and it was all just for Sam. There was nothing in it for me. Nothing. Okay. And it had these, like Johnny was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Unicorn soaps. Okay. It had little tiny soaps in it as well. these little star things here.
Yeah, he does.
It had lemon drop soaps with the unicorn. He sent Sam body butter. He sent, what's this one?
Buckberry.
Yeah, this is the Buckberry stuff.
Oh, Buckberry.
He sent her B-Day cake and tobacco body butter.
Wow.
Like, and this was all just him. Like, he messaged me one day and was like, hey, something's on its way. It's for Sam. Don't touch it.
I want birthday cake, tobacco, body butter.
No doubt, me too.
You know? Come on, man.
Dude, it's birthday cake and tobacco and... No. You're going to take it back upstairs in a minute. But look, dude, it is... Honestly, the tobacco comes through just enough, and then the birthday cake kind of comes out, and it's just nice. I was just trying to say hi. Go ahead. Squeeze
Hey,
in.
Sammy, come on in. Hey, what's up?
Hey, I get to see you twice in a row.
Yay.
2 days in a row. There you go, Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
I see you found your fidget spinner. Okay.
Fancy one. It's a fancy fidget spinner.
Dude, she had so many at one point. Like, whew. She's got like so many of them. I got a Batman one somewhere.
Yeah, those are cool.
They
Somebody-
actually helped me.
Too.
They help you?
Yeah, they helped me kind of just do something when I'm sitting here going nuts.
15 of them.
Right.
Actually, what it helps with is so I don't smoke 30 cigarettes a night sometimes. I'll grab that instead of going out for a cigarette.
Nice.
You know what you should start smoking instead of tobacco? You should look into smoking like lavender and stuff like that. Like they have like these flowers that you can smoke instead of having tobacco. You know, you can smoke those. I mean, smoking anything is not good for you, but if you can, you know, try to wean off tobacco and get off of that, that's a lot healthy. It's better for you.
Dude, I'm gonna have to. Do you see what they just did to cigarettes in Jersey?
Oh yeah, they raised that price, right?
Bro, I'm
don't
$10
smoke,
a
but-
pack now. $10.
Holy moly, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you remember when it was like, so I remember when it was like $2. So this was, you know, in college, right? 25 years ago.
Yeah,
I think we're all,
how old
I
are
think
you?
we're all the same age, 46.
We are not the same age, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
I'm not a young. Wait, Johnny, how old are you, Johnny?
I'm like 36 or 37. I forget. I have to do the math. I don't keep track anymore. You know, I don't. You know.
So I'm the old
Johnny
man of
and
the
me
group.
are close. I'm 35.
Oh, okay. So I'm about
He's
a
younger.
decade. I got a decade on you guys. But so when I was
I was
in
going to say,
college,
as far as back as I can go is about 450. That's about as far back as I can go. So
I remember it was $2.50 for a long time, and me and my buddy go down to Circle K, and when I was about 18, 19, and go buy a pack of Marlboros. But if we were really cheap, we were going to go $2 for GPCs, and we were convinced that it was the same thing as Marlboros, but just in a different brand and different labeling.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what we
Johnny-
convinced ourselves of.
Yeah.
Johnny, you got a question in the chat, Johnny.
The UPS says, yeah. Wait, I'm just on an opening now.
Okay.
But wait for,
Is that BAM?
yeah.
Yeah, my delivery finally came in today of something too. Took forever to get here.
Oh,
I've been waiting weeks.
I know who you're talking about. Did you finally grab it? You finally delivered it? Oh yes. That's
Oh,
the
you got
good
your Holy
stuff.
Grail. What is it? The butter?
Finally. No. Just the oil bomb. I never had it, dude. I've never had Holy Grail.
You never had it, yeah.
And then when they did the thing for Beardy Blogger, I grabbed it. I was like, you know what? Now's as good a time as any to try it.
Yeah.
So I grabbed it, and then it got lost. They sent it to Jersey. Okay, it was here in Jersey. Then they sent it back out west to Portland. Then they sent it back here to Jersey. Then it went to Ohio. Then it came back to Jersey again, and then they just admitted they didn't know what the hell to do with it. And it was just sitting in Teeterboro for 3 days. Until they finally said, okay, maybe we should just drop it off at his house. That's probably what we should have done in the first place.
Crazy thought.
You know, so finally they delivered it today. Finally.
Oh, that's awesome.
So back to the Awaken. What's the scent profile of the Awakening? It says the citrus.
It is citrus. Let me throw this down. It's one of those complex ones.
Did it come with a post-it note?
He didn't, but I'm going to get the little Andy's. What does it say on the bottle? Oh, this is the weird one. This is the one that he's been talking about. Said it was crazy good. Cucumber oil, Moroccan mint, uplifting wood, which is the rosewood, citrus spices, exotic florals, grass, fern, and that looks like, a bunch of, so then he just says this is an aromatherapy.
All right. Gonna have to get it.
Grass is in this.
Grass.
Wow. It says grass and ferns.
That man will throw anything in a beard oil to see if it works.
I kid you not, it's amazing. I get a lot of the floral, but now I'm gonna have to try to smell for the grass and other. I mean, it's just a great complex scent. I'm blown away on it. I mean, it's really, really good. I was like, wow. And you know what? I don't know. Did you guys try Homologist?
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite scents.
That butter is gold.
Yes.
That butter is good. And I think that I asked him for the same kind. Let me show you this one. So this is what he came up for with mine. So
it's not. Can you see that, Johnny?
Yeah, I see it.
I can't see that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's better. Cool.
So this is a whipped one again. It's kind of in a. It's like in a different, like a whip / like a more solid state.
So it's probably like a whip poured.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was.
And then pour it in the jar, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's more, because I've had his other ones where it's more just a poured. Yeah. It's just straight poured. This one has a little bit of the whip look to it, but it's still solid and it's good. I've never had this one. I had the oil. That's what we were trying for scent wise.
Is it like any of the other ones of his I have? Because I have like this. This is the Ghost Buck. I mean, this is Snowbuck.
Yeah, that probably looks about the same. I had his original ones that were like more very oil based and had.
And this is Ghost.
Yeah, it's about the same, I would say.
Have you tried the banana bum?
No, that smells amazing. What's in that one?
I love this banana bum. Banana bum is it's all of that. It's hard to. What is this one? This is the one that's it smells a little like cool water cologne.
Oh.
And it has banana in it, and it's like there's a lot going on in this jar, and I will have to go back to my review when I broke down the fragrance, But this banana bum, it's like Homologist butter, banana bum. They're like like that, Now I have to try to awaken, so like I really like his banana bum. It's so good.
Yeah, and that's I got the Homologist, and he's like, hey, I'm holding this one for you, and I was like, awesome, got it, and was impressed, totally impressed. And I guess in my opinion, I've seen him develop as a maker since because I think when I first came on, I had a lot of his. I had, I can't remember what his oil was that I had, but I know that I tried
or baked or.
Yeah, I think it was the apple one, Granny's apple.
This is the baked, right here. These are OGs right here.
Yeah,
it's baked. What other ones I have? I got a lot upstairs because I wear like everything I really wear. I have like up on my upstairs shelf. So,
right.
I try to.
Now that Johnny just told every company on the planet, if you can see your stuff in his video, he doesn't wear it.
I got so much to wear. Man.
There is so much to wear, and that's the truth.
Look at all of it, man. How many times if I'm gonna come down in the morning and I rotate them, so that's why every now and then you'll see some of this change a little bit because
Johnny, don't feel bad, dude. I'm out of room.
I bring what I have upstairs down and I take a new batch up. And
well, that's the cool thing about And I thought I was trying to explain this to somebody. I said, remember when we were kids and we did like trading cards?
Yeah.
I said it's like adult men trading cards. Like
Except we all buy the same stuff.
Yeah, except for we all have Mookie Wilson's rookie year.
Yeah. It's like, oh, have you had freaking Han Yonker striptease? Yeah, I got that. Okay, fine. What don't you have?
Yeah, well, I mean, come on, dude. In every conversation I was in, I felt like an outcast because they'd be like, "Hey, did you try Holy Grail yet?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't." And they're like, "You call yourself an Oud fan?" I'm sorry.
The only reason why I have Holy Grail is because I got it in the sample pack. This is it right here. And I got like 2 of these, and I just emptied them out in here. This is all the Holy Grail I'll ever own. Like I'll have.
Oh, really?
This is it. I just condensed them all into here.
What do you think of it?
I like it. It's not. It's it is a very pleasant oud scent. I like it. It's very easy to wear, easy on the nose and all that stuff. It's not so harsh, but I like the different takes on oud. Like Jay Hustle's Attitude is a very strong, punch in the face kind of oud. Texas Ghost Buck is another one of those very
love that one.
Yeah, and it's I like sometimes I like that really strong, pungent,
to try
face,
To try Artiest Man's Restoration?
No.
You should try Restoration.
I don't have any Artiest Man. It's one company I don't have at all.
If you like the stronger oud scents, and it lasts like 8 hours, dude, easy. Like it lasts a full day. I mean, whatever your day is, it'll last. I promise.
Did Zenland doesn't come out until is Zenland out for sale right now? I don't think it is.
This is where I get yelled at. I haven't tried Honey Ocker yet.
I haven't either, and I really, I really like him. I really like the videos he's posted. I really like what he's all about. I like the Indiana Hoosier thing.
I haven't tried the 3 that really, and the 4 that truly embarrassed me is that I haven't gotten much from Chesapeake yet at all. I haven't gotten anything from Honey Ocker. I haven't gotten anything from Ruddy Man. And I forgot the other one. I just went blank on the last one I was going to. Oh, Crushers. I haven't gotten anything from Crushers.
Me neither. And I've wanted to, and he now sells, I think he has a sample selection that you can get that has a ton of his scents in it. And I'll just get caught up. Like I was telling Joe that I have at least 2 months worth of reviews to do. And as soon as somebody will come and ping me, it's a new company. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Sure. I'll try and see what you're all about. No problem. So then
Zenland doesn't come out till March 9th.
Oh.
What is Zenland?
That's the newest one from Han Yonker.
What's the profile supposed to be, though?
Sounds like an oud.
Hold up.
Oh, what? It's an oud?
Sounds like it. That's what he was putting it in. Well, he was in the chat about that. See, Casey, Dave has some hookups.
Well, he probably has a.
That's because Dave's gonna blow up. That's why I'm telling you. Enjoy Dave's company because it's just a matter of time before he's like $1 million reviewer getting like free Nike sent to him and stuff.
He has a really, you know what? He has the same camera as me, so I'm hoping that we can, I can just rub cameras? Off on me.
I have my phone.
So my wife got tired of hearing me talk about it, and she bought me the M50, the Canon M50, which is like the bloggers.
Wife.
Yeah, she was like, "Hey, I'm tired of you talking about it, so here, I bought it for you."
Oh wow, my wife is like, "So you're gonna upgrade phones?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that instead."
That's what I did. Yeah. I got the new Note. That's why my phone, like, all of a sudden, my video quality jumped up by a whole lot.
I didn't notice
because I got the new Note phone. That was it.
No. Oh yeah, you know what? That's really nice though, because those point and click cameras are still, like, I went to Best Buy to go check out what the camera section looked like because I was looking for new gear, and they still have a ton of point and click, and that's how these phones really are. Do you guys see the lenses that you can put on your cameras for your iPhones and stuff?
Where's my?
What do you think of those?
They work, but like the outer perimeter of the entire frame is blurry. Like
Oh,
I get
okay.
like a blur. Where the hell are my lenses? I had a whole bunch of them. Not a bunch of them. I had like 3 or 4 of them.
So it has like a vignette around it that's not supposed to really be there.
Yeah, it's hazy. I did one video with it, and then like because like I my Crusher videos are like everybody likes to watch my Crusher Creations reviews. So like every time I do a Crusher's Creations review, like I make sure to do it completely different. So the last one I did, I think I used that one of the wider angle lenses for the iPhone, and it's an attachment to a case that I have, and it got everything in the back all in one shot. I didn't have to like move the phone or readjust myself. I just plopped down, and it was like everything. I was like, oh, this is cool. But if you look at the very outer edge, you know, it's kind of hazy, and I didn't like that. So I was like, axe that altogether. And now I just do front-facing camera because it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, for quality on what yeah. I'm trying to up my game just because I've actually found that I really enjoy doing the videography stuff and learning about it. So kind of like that's become my kind of jam to go with.
Oh yeah.
And it's just fun because I think that people don't realize that there is a lot that goes into making videos. And just like Johnny, what you're saying is it's even if you just have an iPhone, there's a lot of, prep work and things to get things lighting and things to get pieces set up so that it kind of shines. I did this thing last night that I was like, oh, this is really cool. And then I realized that I didn't have enough good lighting. So I'm like, should I release that? I might, just because I like the sound of what I did with it. But yeah,
that's one thing I got it for Christmas.
There you go.
From my mom. She bought me the giant ring light, like the biggest.
Yeah, I remember him talking about this.
And I have that, and I have like a workshop bar that I got for $10 at Costco. It's in 2 giant that's what's lighting me up right now. It's this giant LED bar. It's a shop light.
Oh, I have a ring light.
They had it at Costco, and then I
have a ring light because of him. One of those guys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
one of those guys sent me out a ring light.
You know what? Also, too, like the iPhone, right? If you film, hold up here, come on. See how I am filming facing you guys using this camera? What you can do is you can turn on that light and film, and that's your light source. See, right there, the iPhone does that for you. But the problem is that when you're looking at the lens, you're also looking at the light. So you have that little dot, as you, like I just did to myself, is floating around now. So, that's the drawback of using that.
Oh yeah. But does it give enough light, but it doesn't like over white it? So
I got a ring light. I just said
You have a ring light. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I even gave credit to the guy who sent it. I even gave credit to the man who sent it all to me. He sent me a whole tripod setup
with really
the ring
awesome.
light and a microphone thing. Because I think they saw our setup video. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet. Johnny, did you see that?
I got this guy right here.
Did you see my original setup video, Johnny?
No.
So if you go onto my channel, there is a video that says Bearded Brothers Setup. And it was 2 fold-out tables with a bunch of cardboard boxes stacked on top of them. My phone propped up with a cardboard box behind it to keep it from falling. And more boxes stacked in front of that for us to put the product on. And I was like, this is what we shoot our videos on, man. Hey, full transparency. I ain't the flashiest guy on the planet, but I'm doing what I enjoy.
Hey.
So then somebody messaged me and he was like, you guys need a tripod or something? Because I got some stuff here. I can send you some stuff. Like, I just got it. You can have it. I was like, wow, I guess that was that bad, huh?
Anyway, this guy right here, this is from Walmart. This was, I think this was $12 in Walmart.
Oh, for that tripod?
Good. It has a leveler, and all that stuff. It's just really cheap, but it does the job.
That's what came with this vlogging thing. So my wife bought me the vlogging kit. And
Brother Jay just walked in the building.
Oh, cool.
From Beard Gents. What's up, Brother Jay?
Hey, Jay. What's up?
I think I've talked to Beard Gents once or twice. I don't think I've done 2.
I bought his product one time, and my brother walked in the room, smelled it, and said, that's mine, and walked back out.
Oh no, you gotta get that back.
One time he stole a Caballero, just walked out with it.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite tobacco scents. Like I'm gonna
I was like, man, what is this? What's going on here?
this whole.
And then he's like, oh, well, Christmas is in 2 weeks. Just call it my Christmas gift. I'm like, I was like, no, right? So then he was like, well, what if I order somebody for you that you've been waiting to get? And I was like, okay, I know how to do this, right? So I said, okay, yeah, you got a deal. And then I went to Detroit Grooming and picked the most expensive stuff I could find. And I was like, here you go. Order it for me.
T3 beers in the house. So
So just so you know, Jay, if you're ever wondering why I don't big up El Caballero and stuff, it's not that I didn't enjoy it. My brother stole it, dude. I don't have it anymore.
That's good.
I got a little bit left of El Caballero. I gotta do a Beard Gents order.
There you go.
Yeah, I need a new bar. His soaps are friggin' awesome. I need a new soap.
Yeah.
I haven't tried the coffee bar, but the charcoal bar, love it.
So the first charcoal bar that I've ever had was from, I just got it, and from Kuhn Company.
Who?
Kuhn Beard Company.
Uh-oh.
Kuhn Beard Company.
Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah.
Careful.
Got
trigger
them.
people.
Yeah, not gonna trigger anybody. I'm just saying that I got it, and it's the first time I've ever had it, and I've heard nothing but good things about charcoal bars. So
yeah, they're great exfoliators for under the beard because the charcoal in there. Charcoal is very porous. It's got these little micro holes in the charcoal itself, so when you use it to scrub your skin, it really picks up a lot and traps it within the charcoal itself. So that's why charcoal bars are really, really good for your skin.
Oh, wow.
Did you get this one, Prac, from that company we were talking about?
I think that's the same one.
He sent me, I got a bunch of his soaps. He sent me a lot.
From Kuhn Company, yeah.
Yeah, every time I ordered, because I ordered an order, and like he mixed up some things, and to make it right, he made the order right, and he threw in soaps. So I have like 4 bars of soaps from him. I already went through one. I think I already went through 1 or 2.
They're pretty good.
They're
pretty good.
Soaps. Oh yeah, good soap.
Yeah, definitely a discussion for another day on his on that subject.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I ain't doing it right now.
No.
Yeah, we don't need to.
Yeah. So anyway, I will tell you this: that Mr. I got to get out of here, but because I have an hour, and I think now everybody's going to be jumping off. We got 4 people watching because guess who's on?
Oh yeah, Dan's about to start his in a minute. So
Dan did start his.
Yeah, we're about to become non-relevant in a moment.
Yeah, I saw all the numbers go, and I'm like, we went from 10, 11 to 3. So yeah, Dan's on. But
probably Zebra, Bam, like just a couple of our friends are left now.
Yeah, it's all good. But still, whoever sees this in the later future, this is the awesome collab that me and Tex did. You can purchase it tomorrow, he said.
Oh, okay, tomorrow. All right.
Yeah, so he says you can purchase it tomorrow. Johnny,
of the proceeds. You have a real addiction problem, don't you, dude?
No, because I know like when
your fingers were like on the phone as soon as he said it was Awakening was there, you were like, where? I don't see it anywhere. What the hell is he talking about?
Because I know the kind of product it is from Tex, and especially if it's a collab, then it's good. It's because I know he's definitely put in the work. He definitely put the wrench time in on that. So like I know like it's gonna be like A1, especially like after like experiencing Homologist and the banana bum and all that stuff. So I already know that Awaken is going to be the shit. I already know it. So I'm gonna get it. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, and I think he's starting off with. I think he's selling 20. I'm trying to look through past records of what we talked about, but at 20, and
that sounds about right. Yeah.
Holy moly! Just, I mean, and then he's stepped up his game with his labels too. So these labels are really nice. The artwork on them is really super nice. So
yeah, especially the Snowbuck label, like that.
Oh man, forget it, bro.
It's just nice. I need a new camera. My camera sucks.
Look at that. I got it, Johnny.
There you go. We'll be like, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
That's an awesome label.
I think the whole Buck line, he did a great job at kind of making them stand out, if you will, looking a little different than the rest of his stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, the oud wood and all that, he really accentuated that they were like a finer line of product. And he really did really well with both of them, like really well.
They are. His Buck line is like his it's like his premium. It's like Nissan and Infinity. It's like this is his higher end kind of product is the Buck line. Yeah.
And dude, call me crazy, but they are both really nice scents to wear to bed. Like very calm, like very nice scents to put in with the butter and all and get ready to lay down.
Yeah. Although like I don't know if you like we haven't had any days that were really like super cold. We have like every handful of days, but the next time there's a day that's, you know, you in the morning when it's like below like 40 degrees and it's cold outside, put this in and let the cold air hit it, and like you can feel the product and you can feel like this invigorating feeling. And I told him I was like when I wear this, it feels like I'm skiing on the mountain, you know, like the York peppermint patty commercials.
Didn't you do that in the review?
I did that in the review. Yeah.
You did that in the review. Yeah. You were like, it feels like I'm skiing on the mountain. Like, he did it.
I told him
did it.
He was like, really? I said, yeah, man. This what you know, and he started laughing and all that stuff. So like, yeah, it's true, man. I think it's because it's the mint in it, like the mint oil in it.
Well, that's what he threw in this one. So there's more mint in this one too. Yeah. So I think you'll really like it.
I know that Awaken is gonna be good. So I'm definitely gonna get that. That's definitely on my radar.
Yeah, for sure. And so yeah, we've been talking about this 3 or 4 months.
Wow.
So it's been in the works for 3 or 4 months, and we've been going back and forth about what originally, you know, I was gonna go. He went good places with this. We talked about it. I was like, hey, you know, I just tried all these like Nag Champa stuff, and he's like, no, well, let's try these. Let's go with aromatherapy. And I was like, totally for it. Aromatherapy, and we label this. I think he said that this is the first official aromatherapy, even though essential oils are in things. We dedicate this to aromatherapy. You know, that's what this was all about, was creating that kind of vibe with it, which he knew that's kind of what I was about. So I appreciated that.
That's good.
Yeah. So I got to get out of here. My wife has been giving me the stink eye for about 20 minutes. Time
for our wrap ups then.
Yeah. So what do you got going on, Johnny? What's going on this week?
I'm just wrapping up my Kratom video, and then also tonight it's gonna go live is my bearded Mac review. So that's coming.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
What do you got going on, Joe?
I'm going to fire my brother because we are so behind on everything, and it's his fault because he's never here. So I'm just going to fire him. And I'm going to try a new idea where I film a Bearded Brothers review, but with 2 me's. Like, wait, you're going to say, if it works, it'll be a lot of work, but it should come out pretty cool.
Hey, right on. Have fun.
Because I can't sit here and wait for him anymore. Like, we'll get back to work this weekend, me and him, but I got to get some reviews out right now. Obviously it was no one's fault, but the doctor stuff and the funeral and everything else, man, I am so backed up right now. Like, it's crazy. Absolutely nuts. And some companies saw what I had going on, so they were cool, but other companies didn't see what I had going on, and I just got some nasty messages today. So I got to start putting out fires.
Wait,
yeah.
They got on you because you didn't do the review fast enough for them?
Pretty much, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, we both say that. I don't know who it was, but you know,
they were some newer companies too, so I almost threw their stuff in the garbage. But you know,
yeah, and we don't want to, you know, and I think that people just have to be patient with us. We're doing the best we can. I mean, you can't. If you want to rush a review, then you're going to get a rushed review.
You know what?
You want a rushed review? You want to, then send me. You know,
this is what it is. This is how it feels.
Yeah, right.
See you later. Boom. Review done. 2 minutes tops. There's your
review. Used it for a few minutes. It works. It doesn't work. Have a nice night.
Yeah. Description below. out of here.
That's it.
Stop. Let me. I don't. This is not my channel. This is not my show. I'm gonna hold back my language.
I think me and Johnny should do a stream together. Just me and Johnny, all PSA related.
Yeah. Public service announcements. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thanks guys for jumping on in. I totally appreciate you guys just jumping in at the last minute, and I appreciate that a lot. Actually, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about for an hour.
Oh yeah.
Crack, man. I've told you before, brother. Anytime, any place, just message me and I'm there. You need me, I'm there. No worries.
For sure, and you did that today. Thank you guys so much.
All right.
We'll talk to everybody later. Buy this collab. Awaken out tomorrow.
Collab.
Awaken.
Johnny, say collab right for him, please.
Collab.
There you go.
We'll see you guys later.
Good night, y'all.